Okay guys, so first off I want to really say welcome to the new subscribers, and obviously the old ones. Really appreciate your trust and obviously you subscribing in the first place. But let's go straight into it. So this is essentially my exact Upwork template that I use to get my clients. Well, I'm going to be showing you at the end of the video the exact template I use to land my ad client. So what exactly do I mean by Upwork template? Well, it's a cover letter, a proposal, shall we say, and there's 7 steps to it. Don't worry, it's not going to be long. It's just something to really create a systemized template. So I like to call it the cover letter formula, and it includes the attention grabber, the name catcher, the first line affirmation, the authority activator, likability activator, call to action, and professional signature. So as a general rule, you want to be using paragraphs and you want to keep it short. You want to save the client time, because you got to remember that we're contacting business owners here. Business owners don't have that much time, so you want to save them time. And also you want to remember the main goal when you're using a cover letter or proposal, and it is to just get a response. You don't want to be closing at this point. You just want them to respond to your cover letter. Okay, so the first step of the cover letter is the attention grabber. This is where you really want to make the business owner notice you. And the way I go about this is to capitalize the first line. So I'll put a few examples here, such as "you need to hire me" or "you need to see this." This just basically catches the business owner's mind, because you got to remember that they're probably going to have 10, 20, 30 proposals coming in, and this just allows them to see bold text instead of just the average "hey there." Now, test, because you really got to experiment with this. Which one gives you the better response? You just have to test with anything. Now, the next step is the name catcher. Now, this is really going to make you stand out if you can find the business owner's name. And one trick that I like to use is every time you land on a job description, you can usually scroll down and find reviews. And if you scroll down far enough, you'll find the actual business owner's name. Like as you can see here, the name is Mario. So in my actual cover letter, I will put "hey there, Mario." Now this is starkly different from everyone else, where everyone else is probably going to be putting a Bob standard copy and paste cover letter such as "hey there." But saying that, if you can't find the business name, then you just have to do the typical "hey there" or "hi." So now we're on to the first line affirmation, and this is simply to keep the business owner reading. Doesn't have to be brilliant, doesn't have to be dramatic. All you really want is to just keep their attention. Now, you can do this in 3 different ways. You can do the affirmation approach, which is basically letting them know that you read their description and you're the right person. So if they want a Facebook marketer, you put "I see you're looking for a Facebook marketer." The second approach is an emotional trigger. So you're going to compliment their business. And the last one is a testimonial. So this is where you include a short testimonial from a previous client. This is really advanced, and I would only recommend doing this if the first 2 don't work. Use this as like a backup if you have testimonials. Now on to the meat of the cover letter, shall we say, and that's the authority activator. This is where you're going to demonstrate you're the right person, that you have the ability, and you're essentially what they need. Now this is where you're going to explain that you are a good fit, that you can do what they want. The way you're going to do this is you show them or you inform them of your relevant experience. Now it's best to use links instead of attachments. Now if you're experienced with Upwork, you will notice that at the bottom of the proposal you can attach files. Personally, I've seen a better response when you link files instead of using attachments. Now, what happens if you don't have experience? The best thing to do here is to create your own experience. So if you have no experience, go out there, say if you're in digital marketing, create your own blogs, create your own e-commerce sites, really just create things so you at least have something to show. Now, if you really don't have any relevant experience and you really just want to get that first client, then you need to put the hours in. You have to create sample work for them. You have to show them that you're ready and able to work for them. Now, I only really recommend doing this if you're struggling to get your first client. But if you already have experience, then just inform them that you can do the job. For instance, if you've grown an e-commerce store, if you've got positive ROI on an e-commerce store, put that in. This is where you just want to show you're the right person and you want to demonstrate your skills. Now, the Likeability Activator. This is all about just proving you're easy to work with. This is where you're going to address their needs. So answer any questions they've put in the job description. Now, here's 2 tips I'm going to give you. Anything you can do that can make your client's life easier, you're going to put in this section. So, for instance, if they don't really know which platform to pick, whether to pick Twitter or Instagram, if you're doing social media, then you can guide them to say, well, Instagram has much better organic reach. There you're helping the client. Now, the second tip I'm going to give you is to share your nuggets of wisdom. But you might say, well, I don't know much about my certain topic, but this is where Google is your best friend. So if you really put in the time and you type, for instance, if I was a copywriter and they were asking for something very specific, then you can go on Google, type what they want, and essentially just put that in the proposal. And it's going to make you look like an expert, but it's just a little hack I do. Now, as you can see, I've put this as gold because this is probably the most important section of the whole cover letter, the whole 7-step cover letter formula. And it is the call to action. It is asking the right questions. Because remember, at the beginning, the whole goal is to get a response. It's to get the business owner to send you a message back so you can jump on a call so you can close the deal. Now, what can you put to prompt the business owner to respond? Well, I've given you a few examples here. You can put, can you please send me your social links if you do social media? Or can you send me a link to your website if you do anything with web design or anything in that domain? Now, if you offer a service that's quite broad, you can ask this question, which is, can you tell me a little bit more about your business? This gives them a free rein to tell you everything about their business, essentially. Now, if you really can't think of any questions, then put this one in. How soon are you looking to start? This will prompt them to respond because at the end of the day, the human nature is like a response reflex. If you ask a question, someone's going to respond. They want to essentially respond. Now, professional signature. I've labeled it like this, but essentially it's just to end your cover letter professionally. So this is where you can put, I look forward to hearing your reply, or can't wait to hear from you. And just put kind regards, your name, and if you have a company, if you're an agency, / your agency name. So that is essentially the 7-step cover letter formula. Now, as you can see, I use the attention grabber, the name catcher, first line affirmation, authority activator. Here I use the likability activator, and then my call to actions, and I ended professionally. And this got the business owner to respond. And as you can see, I opened the deal on Upwork and closed the deal on Skype. So as you can see here, we agreed on the price, and then now we're working together. Just to be extra helpful, I'm giving you a sample proposal. So as you can see here, just feel free to copy and paste this and really just put your own spin to it, put your own feel, put your own twang to it. So really take this and just use it for your own. Now, with every video I'm going to do now, I'm going to put an action step at the end, because you can consume all the content you want, but if you don't really put yourself out there and put the action in, put the work in, nothing's really going to change. So spend 30 to 60 minutes to do your own proposal. And don't worry, I'm going to create future videos on how to actually sign up to Upwork, how to actually do your profile, how to go about responding, to get them on a call and to close the deal. So that will come in future videos. But for now, really appreciate you watching this video, and we'll be speaking soon.